Yeah. Yeah, I know her. She was an obscure girl. Like one of the femme witch types. She would wear the waist beads, the nose ring. I'm willing to bet that she had some healing crystals on her. She came to my house once, and she was talking about this. Well, she's talking about a lot of things, but specifically she was talking about this African religion that she started to practice and their beliefs surrounding energy fields and souls connecting. And she started talking about this specific practice called the focus. And I'm not sure what prompted it, but she started to go off into this anecdote. And in this anecdote, she's hitchhiking. She said that she could tell the moment that she got into the car that she made a mistake. Like she wasn't melodramatic about it, but she said that she could feel in the depth of her soul that this man's intention was to brutally rape, murder, and torture her. It's like something in his eyes, right? And so I'm sorry. Oh. So by the time that he actually veered off into the ditch and revealed his intentions, she wasn't surprised. She figured that she was going to be some grisly finding for an amateur botanist or scout troop who might be roaming the woods, unless she was able to focus and create a soul connecting bond with this man and convince him not to murder her. Now, I am well aware that what she's about to describe is just a stale variant of the age-old love will conquer all bit, but like when I was able to put my contempt aside and my ego aside and just think about what she was attempting to do, it was mind-boggling. Because imagine how little kid level of scared you would have to be. I mean, shit scared. You're sitting, you know that you're sitting right next to a psychopath, the guy who's about to murder you, and you decide that you're going to have the intentions to see him as an enlightened soul. Albeit tormented, but an enlightened soul versus the threat that he actually is. That's what you're going to try to do. She said that he would be ranting, and then she would just start by just gazing intently into his right eye, and she wouldn't break the gaze. And then he would stop, and it'd be this tense silence. And by the time he pulled over and told her to get out the car, lay face down on the ground, she was in this heightened state. She said she could hear the car cooling, like the ticking sounds. She said that she could hear bees buzzing and birds chirping and flying freely around her. I mean, just imagine you hear birds flying freely, singing, while you are face planted in weeds, and you are as far away from freedom that you've ever been in your life, and you have to stay sane in that moment. She said, in this enlightened state, that she can tell the moment where the truth clicked for him and where they connected, because he came over to her and he flipped over and he was crying. And she said it took no will of hers to hold him while he wept and raped her. That girl learned more about love from her sex offender than she ever had in her spiritual journey. You know, and I realized that I never loved anybody. Shit, not like that.